Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 1 of our Edmonton Oilers franchise mode, guys. Today we're just going to be kind of starting off, taking a walk through the franchise mode, getting it all set up here as you guys can see. And yeah, we're going to try to build our dynasty. So we're just going to go Ethan H, I guess. Like Etanyos, same thing. We're not going to write Etanyos, that's a little bit strange, but yeah, as you guys can see, we're going to be using the Edmonton Oilers, favorite team, as you can see, on the jersey and hat and everything. And yeah, I don't think we need to do any league realignment. I think everything's good. We're one of the weakest teams in the league, only behind Vancouver, Ottawa. Yeah, not a lot of strong teams in this league for sure, but we're not going to be playing owner mode. This is only franchise mode. I know a lot of you guys might hate me for this, but we're going to turn off Fog of War. It's just, it gets too long after a while with all the scouting and not knowing what players are going to be like and so on and so forth. We need to know what the player is rated, what his potential is, and what kind of player he is when we're drafting him. I'm not going to be taking risks on that. I think we're going to leave assistant coach. Actually, no, we're going to turn that off. We're going to play through this. Player morale, get that off again. Causes way too much lag with the Xbox and everything. I'm just going to go in and change a few rules, guys. So in the quick settings, we're going to be playing 5-minute periods. I play on Pro normally. I know there's 2 more difficulties, but I kind of suck as far as actually playing the game goes. Trade difficulty, we have to put it on easy. If we don't put it on easy, guys, we are done. We're not going to be able to make any trades. Looks like everything else is good. Injuries are on. We're going to leave them on. I know it's going to be bad, but yeah, I'm going to leave them blank to 25 years. We don't know how far we're going to go into this, but injury warning playable, yes, so on and so forth. All this stuff looks good. Retired jersey is going to be on, obviously. Nobody's going to be able to be wearing number 99 like Gretzky or any of that stuff. Oh yeah, and then there's penalties, guys. When I actually jump into games, guys, I take penalties so easily that I need to actually turn them right down to like 10%, 5% penalty rates, because otherwise I literally just get a penalty every 10 seconds when I play. So yeah, I'm just gonna move this down here a little bit. High sticking is usually a pretty common one with me. What else? Boarding, cross-checking, all that stuff should be normal. Hooking, that's another bad one, because you press A once to lift the stick and you get a hook, and it's like, what did I do? Interference, all that looks good. Alright, so now that we're done the settings, guys, everything else looks good. We are going to be jumping into this franchise mode. We are going to keep the salary cap on, of course, and let's see what we can do with the Oilers. Okay, guys, so new franchise mode. I'm just going to kind of skip through all of that. We are going to be simming through most of this preseason, guys, but the thing I need to hear from you guys is we have 2 options with this franchise mode. Leaving the assistant coach off. With this franchise mode, guys, you have to let me know. Are we going to be playing for this first kind of, I'd say 3 seasons or so, are we going to be doing just a straight rebuilder like Edmonton is? Or are we going to be trying to win a cup within these first 3 years? Because I have to say we don't have the team to do it right now in the first season by any means. We've got some really bad contracts here with Sekera and Russell. Benning, he's on a better contract, 1.9 million, but at the same time, like, there's so many better players Edmonton could have drafted, like 25-year-old. Yeah, I don't know, guys. And goalie situation, we got no starting goalies. We got 2. Yeah, Talbot's barely a starting goalie. Ravel, 7th defenseman. Yeah, this is rough. The team is really bad off the start here, guys. Puljujarvi's down in the minors. He could almost be starting for our team, like being up in the NHL. I think he could be, actually. 78, yeah, he's better than Chason, supposedly, even though Chason's scoring like crazy this season in real life for Edmonton. Kajula's gone, too. He got traded for Brandon Manning. And who else? Kajula's gone. I don't think they even have Chris Weidman on this team. Yeah, okay. So, lots of changes are going to be getting made with this team, guys, whether it means we are swapping players for draft picks or something like that. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this team. You guys have to let me know. What do we do with this team? It's going to start happening in episode 2 because, again, trade deadline's not till probably episode 5 or 6, around there. Probably episode 5. Because we got a lot of calendar here before the trade deadline. We got like 5 months, 6 months, around there. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got 5 months before the trade deadline happens. And then we have playoffs and all that other good stuff too. So we are going to be, I think for now, guys, we're just going to simulate through the first preseason games. I want to take a look at this draft class because we don't know. Okay, so Kapokak was in there. There's no Jack Hughes or anything. Philip Broberg would probably be a really good draft pick. I know he's a good defenseman. Ryan Suzuki. I think this Gonkar might be a really good player. We'll see. But guys, we're gonna be scouting just like all the top prospects. Obviously, 6'1", 6'1" Russian winger. He might be really good. Who knows? Nikita. Okay, all these players are being scouted by the looks of it. This guy is not. We do need defensemen too, guys. So we're just gonna scout everybody. Hopefully, be able to get a few good players. No scouts in the region for Broberg. Okay, guys, I've played enough franchise mode to know that Philip Broberg is like 9 out of 10 times an elite, a medium elite defenseman. So we're gonna be taking a look at him, and we're gonna let our scouts do most of the work. But who else is usually pretty good? Suzuki turns out to be pretty good most of the time. Nikulin, hopefully he's an elite. 6'3" Russian defenseman with a right-handed shot. Guys, we could use right-handed defensemen. Definitely. Matthew Robertson, no. Nolan Foot's usually a pretty good pick. Guys, I don't think the team Edmonton has is going to go anywhere in this first season. I can pretty much tell you that already. But we're going to be simulating through it, turn this into 6 or 7 episodes, I'd say. And we'll take a look at the team, like the jersey numbers, who's captains. You guys, if any of you are Edmonton fans, you pretty much know what's going on here. We got a huge center group. This is ridiculous. I think what we're gonna do, we might play Nuge on his own line because he seemed to do just fine, or he's been doing just fine this season on his own line. So I think that's what we're gonna do for now. Jersey numbers are all good. Captains are all good. Actually, no, you know what? There's one captain thing I need to change, as well as I want to trade this player. Just straight up, I want to trade him because he just hasn't performed for the money that he's gotten, whereas this guy has. We're going to be naming Oscar Klefbom an alternate captain, along with Nugent Hopkins and McDavid. And the one roster move, guys, that I'm going to do for now is we're going to be putting Nuge on his own line, and I think I'm gonna put Draisaitl with McDavid here. We're gonna throw Lucic on the left wing. Draisaitl's gonna be playing right wing with McDavid, and yeah, we're gonna do that for now. So defensive group super weak, guys. This team. I don't know how Edmonton went from playoffs 2 years ago to, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. As far as this team goes, you guys get to decide whether we try to just build this team up with good trades throughout the season, or if we if we just go for a draft pick, because we could very easily do that. We're going to simulate through the whole preseason here, guys. Probably just going to lose most of the games, but yeah, like we'll see how the preseason goes. 1-1-1 off the start, and not a great preseason. I mean, what do you expect from the Oilers? They don't have a strong team by any means. So yeah, a 4-2-1 preseason. If that's anything like how our season's gonna go, then I mean, yeah, McDavid scores 9 points. What do you expect? It's Connor McDavid, but I think we're definitely better off going with a draft pick. Okay, Woodworth's a defensive defenseman, so I don't know if we want that or what. We can also go, guys. I am gonna allow myself to use the edit player just to change players' positions and stuff. Like Elias Pettersson in this game, guys, he's graded as a his player type, or whatever you call it, is a two-way forward. He's a two-way forward kind of player, but I believe he's a playmaker, guys. Like, he just consistently is creating chances, just like Connor McDavid and all those top-end guys. And guys, I want to see, is Elias Pettersson a franchise rating in this mode? I think he might be, actually. Kel's a great center. Oh, they got Comtois on there. Captain of Team Canada is here. Pettersson, he's high elite. Okay, so that's pretty normal, I think. Pettersson being a high elite, because we're gonna be playing Vancouver all the time, guys. So we gotta know who they got. But yeah, I'm not gonna really make any trades right now, guys, because I need to hear from you. You guys have to go down below and vote in the actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna put, where would it be? It'd be right here. Right up here, guys, in the top corner of the screen. Just check and see if there should be a little kind of like the little button there that you click, and it'll allow you guys to vote on what you think we should do with this team, whether we actually bomb, like we tank on purpose to lose and get a good draft pick, or if we try to go for a Stanley Cup, because it's one or the other with this franchise mode. And I don't think Edmonton's going to be able to make it even to the playoffs from the regular season. So yeah, that's just my opinion, but you guys can vote if you want me to make a ton of trades and make this team better, because we can definitely do that. We can definitely make this team better, but we can also make this team worse so that they are tanking. But what I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to simulate through the first 12 games in this episode, go through kind of like the stats, see how our team's doing off the start, and yeah, we'll just do these first 12 games here. Okay, so the first 12 games goes up to kind of like this back-to-back almost against Chicago. All my scouts are good for now. We got lots of players to scout, but we're gonna have the assistant coach kind of manage Bakersfield for the most part. Okay, so we won our first game against New Jersey, won our second game against Boston, so off to a good start. 2-1 loss, that's tough, to New York. Winnipeg, they're 3-3. Off the start of the season, Tobias Reeder's injured. He's out for a few days. We beat, okay. I'm going to take a look at the draft class, guys, but we started off 3-1 here. So that's a really good start. You can see Kaapo Kakko is obviously a medium elite. He's a good player. Of course, Woodworth, an elite defensive defenseman. Okay. You're comparing him to Vlasic by the looks of it. We're going to sort by potential here. And okay, Lassie Thompson looking a little bit like a steal. They say he's like Al McInnes. Okay, well, that's that would be worth taking a look into. Who else in here looks kind of like a steal? Robertson. I don't think he's a medium elite, but he might be. Hadfield. There's a lot of lower end, they're not lower end, but like lower round defensemen here that could be pretty good. Vandelbeest looks okay. Matthew Hill, I actually have not heard of him before. Sorry if you actually ever watched this video, Matthew Hill, but who else? Boston Blue, or Blues, however you say his name here. Edmonton Oil Kings goalie, potentially elite. Okay, I like to see that. Low elite offensive defenseman here in Marvin Cowan. 6'2", by the way. Jeez, okay. Definitely going to be looking into defensemen, guys, as far as actually trying to draft players, because, of course, Edmonton's defense is so weak. But, guys, we are off to a 4-1 start with this Oilers team. 5-1. Wow, okay. Take a loss to Pittsburgh there. Take a loss to Washington. But, I mean, we're playing some strong teams here, guys. So, we're doing incredibly well for how weak our team is. Like, a 7-3-0 start. Ken Hitchcock's working the magic for our team. Like, he really is. So, I mean, I think that's gonna pretty much be it for this first episode. Guys, we start off 7-4-1. So not bad by any means. Bakersfield's not doing so well. They're doing 2-4-1. But I believe we are in a playoff spot right now, guys. Yeah, I think we... Ooh, actually. Are we in a playoff spot? No, not quite. But we are right there, guys. We are like 1 point out of a playoff spot. 2 points out of a playoff spot right now. So... And we got... Do we have 2 games in hand? We have at least a game in hand. Yeah, we've got like 2 games in hand to get up there, guys. So, I mean, Connor McDavid's carrying us, freaking 11 goals, 2 assists in the first 12 games. That is insane. Can you imagine if McDavid actually scores 82 goals? I know he's not, but, you know, knock on wood, maybe he will. I'm going to take one more look at the draft class here, guys, just to see, is there a franchise player in this draft class? We don't know yet with Gonchar, or Gonkar, however you say his name. Igor Gonchar. 5'8" winger. That's tiny. But he's going to be a sniper. He's a right-handed shot on the left wing. Same with Jack Doig, I think. That's a really weird name. And what about this guy? Vorobyev. Or Vorobyev, however you say his name. Mikhail Vorobyev. I've never seen this many players ahead of Capo Caco before in a draft class, though. So, you know, if we could get Caco like 5th, 6th, like around there, that would be a steal of a draft. But I don't know how the draft's gonna go, guys. I don't know how the season's gonna go, because the Oilers are looking somewhat strong right now. So you guys have to let me know. Do we keep pushing with this momentum we have? Get McDavid another line mate to really start lighting it up, or what, guys? Because we need to take a look here at the points, see who's scoring for our team, because okay, well, they've got Nugent Hopkins back up here, high top 6 forward. How many points has he scored? He's got 11 points in 12 games. McDavid's got, yeah, okay. Lucic has 11 points in 12 games. He's got 10 points as well. Like, our team's playing well right now, guys, and I don't understand how. Because, to be honest, our team should not be a contender, but they are. Right now, they're in a decent spot. And, I mean, it says we're a rebuilder here. We probably should be, but I'm not going to argue with this. Actually, I am going to take a look at the trading blocks here, see if anybody's got some first round picks that they want to trade away, like 2019 picks. Anaheim does. I'm just going to go through here, guys, just see what we can find. Boston wants to trade theirs away. Shenishin would probably be a good player to get for our team. Medium top 6 potential. I'm just looking for draft picks, guys, because even if we don't get like high-end draft picks, you never know when a team's just gonna shit the bed because of injuries or anything like that. So I mean, it's probably worth it to get 1 or 2 of these draft picks here. Yeah, Detroit's not trading away their first. They're tanking. We know they're tanking. LA's probably going to do worse than they are right now, so LA would be a potentially good. Wait, was that their 2020 or 2019? Guys, I am going to trade for this asset right now, the 2019 pick from the LA Kings, because okay, I know how the trading works. Thank you very much. We could probably use, we could probably use a draft pick that ends up a lot higher than it should be. What could we trade for that? I would be alright offloading Ethan Bear, because he's undersized, he's an offensive defenseman, and honestly, I just don't think he's really going to make our team. They want Kajula, they want guys that are currently in our side. That's what LA wants. I don't want to give them a whole bunch of depth or anything here. Like, I'd love to give them Lucic, but Lucic is playing well right now, so why would we trade him? The guys I would put together here is Ethan Bear and like a second rounder, maybe like that. I think that might go. Yeah, okay, so Ethan Bear and our 2019 second rounder. We're gonna trade to LA. That's the only move I'm gonna make for this first episode, guys. But if you think we need to make any more changes to this 7-4-1 Edmonton Oilers team, then let me know. So yeah, that is gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next franchise mode episode. Peace.